Today, we've got a legendary story about an ordinary boy whose life changes forever when he discovers a mysterious ring. Stick around till the end to see how Sammy becomes the guardian of Earth, the Ring Genie. In the distant reaches of the cosmos, long before the Earth was filled with the hum of human civilization, there floated a colossal starship. It belonged to an ancient race of judicial creatures, beings of wisdom and extraordinary technology. They traveled between galaxies, protecting the balance of justice across worlds. One fateful day, their ship encountered a gravitational storm near the edge of a black hole. The vessel was dragged into its crushing pull, torn apart by unseen cosmic claws. In the chaos, fragments of the ship scattered into the void, and among the fragments was an object that carried both power and mystery, a glowing emerald ring. This was no ordinary ring, forged with cosmic energy and enchanted by knowledge, far beyond human comprehension. The one who wore it would wield unimaginable strength, powers beyond the natural order, and perhaps even the ability to bend reality itself. The ring drifted through time and space, silent and forgotten, waiting for destiny to claim it. Millions of years passed. The ring fell to earth, buried deep within soil, hidden beneath trees that would rise and fall through countless seasons. Civilization grew, kingdoms rose and crumbled, and the world moved on unaware of the silent guardian beneath its roots. One day, in a quiet village surrounded by green valleys and golden fields, a boy named Sammy lived. Sammy was curious, adventurous, and often wandered far beyond the places where others dared to go. His heart longed for discovery, for stories that were bigger than the simple life of farming and trading that defined his town. On a warm afternoon, Sammy decided to embark on a solitary hike through the nearby hills. He carried with him nothing but a small backpack, a water flask, and his endless imagination. Birds chirped above, the wind whispered through the grass, and the sun painted the world in shimmering gold. As he walked deeper into the orchard on the edge of the hills, his eyes caught something unusual. Amid the endless rows of apple trees, one tree glowed faintly with an otherworldly green light. He froze, staring in disbelief. At first, he thought it was a trick of the sun, but the glow pulsed rhythmically, like a heartbeat. Curiosity consumed him. He pushed through the grass and stood before the glowing tree. The trunk was rough, ancient, its bark carved with strange natural patterns that looked almost like symbols. From deep within, the green light shone brighter, as though something inside was calling out. Without thinking twice, Sammy pressed his hand against the bark. The wood felt strangely warm, vibrating faintly under his palm. Driven by an urge he couldn't explain, he began to chip away at the bark with a rock he picked up nearby. The tree resisted at first, but after several strikes, a small hollow revealed itself. Inside, nestled as though the tree had grown around it, was the ring. It glowed brilliantly, brighter than any jewel he had ever seen, casting emerald beams across his face. Sammy's breath caught in his throat, his fingers trembled as he reached for it. The moment his skin touched the ring, a shock of warmth surged through his body, not painful, but alive, like a current of energy coursing through his veins. He slid the ring onto his finger. That night, lying in bed, Sammy felt restless. His body buzzed with energy, his dreams swirled with visions of stars, galaxies, and creatures he could not describe. He awoke several times sweating, yet feeling stronger than ever before. By dawn, his senses were sharp. His reflexes heightened, and he felt as if a hidden force was waiting to be unleashed. The next morning, something extraordinary happened. As Sammy reached for a heavy wooden crate outside his home, he lifted it effortlessly as though it weighed nothing at all. Startled, he dropped it, watching it crash to the ground. His heart raced. He tested his strength again, running faster than he ever had, leaping higher than humanly possible. His mind seemed clearer, sharper, capable of understanding things he never could before. The ring had awakened within him a power beyond imagination. At first, Sammy hid his abilities. He feared what others might say, what they might do if they discovered the secret. But as days passed, he realized the ring's influence was growing. He began to hear whispers, not from outside, but from within. A deep, resonant voice spoke in his mind. It was calm, commanding, filled with ancient wisdom.
I am the guardian of justice. Bound to the ring, I await the chosen one. You, Sammy, have awakened me.
Sammy nearly stumbled at the revelation. The voice continued, teaching him about the power he now possessed, the responsibilities that came with it, and the dangers that lurked. For with great power came those who sought to abuse it. Unseen forces in the universe stirred. The ring's awakening sent a signal, a beacon to those who remembered it. Across galaxies, eyes turned toward Earth. Sammy's days grew stranger. He discovered he could summon shields of energy, bend objects with a mere thought, and heal wounds with a touch. He trained in secret, guided by the voice of the guardian spirit within the ring. But with each power he mastered, he felt a shadow drawing closer. One night, beneath the silver moon, a rift opened in the sky. From it descended dark creatures, remnants of the ancient war that destroyed the cosmic ship. They were drawn by the ring, seeking to reclaim its energy. The village trembled as the sky tore open, and shadows poured into the fields. Sammy, heart pounding, knew what he had to do. He slid the ring tighter around his finger and stepped forward. Emerald light burst from his body, illuminating the darkness. He raised his hand and a beam of energy shot across the night, striking the first of the creatures. The battle began. The earth shook as monsters clashed with the power of the ring. Sammy moved with speed and grace, his strikes fueled by both fear and courage. Each blow unleashed waves of light, scattering the shadows. Yet more kept coming, relentless and hungry.
Do not fear, Sammy. You are not alone. The ring is your ally and your courage is your weapon.
With renewed determination, Sammy summoned a massive shield of light, protecting his village from the swarm. He fought tirelessly until the final creature dissolved into smoke, leaving silence in its wake. The people of the village, stunned and fearful, gathered around. They saw Sammy, glowing with emerald fire, standing tall. Whispers filled the air, fear, awe, wonder. Sammy looked at his hands, trembling, realizing his life would never be the same. But this was only the beginning. The ring had chosen him not just for the battle that night, but for a destiny far greater. Beyond the stars, wars were being waged and forces of darkness sought to claim the universe. And now they knew the ring was alive once more. Sammy, once just a boy with dreams of adventure, had become the guardian of Earth, the bearer of the ring Genie. And his journey was only beginning. If you enjoyed this story and loved the adventure, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss any new stories. And if you want to support me directly, check out my Ko-fi page in the description. Your support helps me bring you even more epic adventures.